What do you make
Thank
of these
you, John.
numbers? Do you think they'll be revised higher? What is your thinking?
It points to why there needs to be continued stimulus by the government. I don't think the full effect of the American Rescue Plan has been felt in this month's job numbers. And all of these predictions that a quick bounce back was most likely is certainly not the case. I think it's going to take some time. Let's consider the fact that you still have many workers concerned about their health before they re-enter, if you will, the job market. Many single women or even married women concerned about child care because schools have not reopened, and it may be difficult for child care workers to be able to work in someone else's home due to the risk of COVID. So it's going to take government intervention along with continued increase in the pace of vaccinations for there to be confidence, I think, in people to completely re-enter the workforce.
Let's talk. I mean, there's so many ways we could go with this conversation. What you just mentioned is very interesting to me because there's a certain slice of people who feel that the extension and the generosity of unemployment benefits are one reason why so many workers have stayed on the sidelines. I'm sure there are some who are doing that, but I think what you just mentioned, that is people who are sort of have to stay home because their child care isn't solved for them yet, or don't feel safe going back to their job. I'm sure that plays a part as well here. And I'm sure, oh, by the way, that there are people who are at home today on disability who have just come off the golf course. So you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying,
Look,
man.
you're saying there's a variety of factors. I think the idea that people
there's a variety of factors here. There's a variety of factors.
Because of too generous unemployment. Look, this enhanced unemployment will run out at some point. I think the important thing is, what does it take to go back and build the dynamism of the American economy in a way that benefits all people? I'm a strong supporter of the president's infrastructure plan. I think it speaks to the needs of the 21st century. I believe that the support for both businesses and government and people in the American Rescue Plan, those funds, those, if you will, stimuli have not been fully injected into the American economy. And then you've got to get the demand side back. So the demand side requires that people have confidence to go out and shop, to go out of their home when they've sort of gotten used to staying home and they've adjusted their lives in a way to modify their, if you will, actions to address the COVID pandemic. This is going to be a thawing effect, Ty, I think. I don't think it's going to be an immediate jump or an immediate bounce, but I do believe the pace of vaccinations has to continue, and I think that there's been a bit of a drag on that by some Americans who do not, and I hope that there'll be continued increase in the pace of vaccinations. I think it's also going to require the deployment of stimulus, and also I think long term, we need the investment in infrastructure to ensure that this bounce back is going to be powerful and strong.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.